A big focus, the Prime Minister will file his nomination from Varanasi for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections today, seeking a third term from the constituency. As we had covered yesterday, the Prime Minister actually held a 6-kilometre long roadshow, promising to do a lot more for the overall development of the city if voted to power again. The Prime Minister is aiming for a hat-trick from Varanasi. He'll be filing his nominations to fight for the seat he won in 2014 and 2019. Ahead of that, as you can see, he had quite a busy, action-packed schedule for this morning. It includes a trip on the boat, prayers, a temple run. And as you know, the Varanasi Lok Sabha constituency, it witnessed a historic clash back in 2014 when Mr. Modi, then BJP's prime ministerial candidate, contested against Arvind Kejriwal. His resounding victory, with a margin exceeding 3 lakh votes, has solidified Varanasi's position as a BJP stronghold, a legacy Narendra Modi aims to extend in these elections. We have a message from the Prime Minister himself. Listen in.
10 साल बीत गए, काशी से इतना नाता जुड़ गया कि अब मैं कभी भी बोलता हूं तो यही कहता हूं, मेरी काशी। एक माँ बेटे का जैसा वो रिश्ता मैं मेरी काशी के साथ। लोकतंत्र है, लोगों से आशीर्वाद भी मांगेंगे और लोग आशीर्वाद देंगे भी, लेकिन ये रिश्ता जनप्रतिनिधि वाला नहीं है। ये रिश्ता किसी और ही अनुभूति का है जो मैं फील करता हूं कि बाबा की ये नगरी कभी थमती नहीं, कभी थकती नहीं, कभी रुकती नहीं।
Our team of reporters are tracking the latest political developments for you from Ground Zero. Mario Shakil and Tanishq Punjabi are in Uttar Pradesh. They are in Varanasi catching all the action. Let's go across to them for the latest update.
Yes, hello and welcome to this special broadcast where I am coming to you live from the collectorate where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be filing his nomination papers shortly. In fact, Union Ministers, Home Minister and also Defence Minister are present here. They are essentially responsible for managing the NDA allies to ensure that the NDA partners from Pawan Kalyan to Chandrababu Naidu, several of them also from the northeast, and also the alliance partners in the state of Uttar Pradesh, which includes Apna Dal and also the state of Bihar, where Nitish Kumar and others will be present when Prime Minister Narendra Modi files his nomination papers. In terms of rituals, Prime Minister performed the Ganga Puja and also did the Ganga Aarti. Thereafter, he will be going to the Kal Bhairav temple for seeking permission from the Nagar Kotwal, a ritual which has been followed all the time in this city whenever, whosoever, in fact, the policemen or any bureaucrat who comes to Varanasi to take charge actually visits Kal Bhairav to, for performing the puja. So yes, I also spoke to one of the proposers. He's from the Dalit community, Mr. Sonkar. We'll try and play that soundbite in just a bit. He was, of course, pleasantly surprised. In those 4 who are the proposers of the Prime Minister, it has been carefully chosen, just as 2014 and 2019. This time around, there are 2 members from the OBC community. One of them is has a deep root in terms of the Sangh Association, and also the fact that there is one more member from the Brahmin community. So the emphasis on the OBC politics is also seen in the name of the proposers, the 4 of them who have been identified by the Prime Minister's team and the BJP here. At the Kal Bhairav temple is where Yogi Adityanath, the UP Chief Minister, is present. I will be going straight to Tanishq Punjabi, who is joining us live. Tanishq, it's said that it's all building to that moment when Prime Minister arrives here. Here we can see journalists from several parts of the world to witness that moment, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on the cusp of history. He is the only Prime Minister who is seeking a third term besides the last one, which was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So his nomination today becomes very, very significant. But in terms of excitement, yesterday the people of Varanasi got a look and feel of their representative. Today, it is the Prime Minister who's performing the rituals and then coming here and thereafter starting its campaign blitzkrieg, where he heads to Jharkhand.
Yes, Maria. I am right now at the Dashamedh Ghat, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi came here, and then he get on the boat here and left for the Namo Ghat. But I would like to show you the business now. There were of course a lot of people here waiting for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They were there they were there here. But now the business continues as usual at Dashamedh Ghat. But yes, you were of course talking about the political significance, and there is of course a show of strength by the NDA leaders, and it is very important just ahead, just when the 2024 elections are going. But because I am right now on the ghats of Varanasi, and Varanasi is known for its beautiful ghats, Asi Ghat, Dashamedh Ghat, and of course Namo Ghat. I would like to tell you the ghats that have been redeveloped, and how Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made sure that he makes people feel a personal connect with them. That is why the people of Varanasi believe that they are not just choosing a member of parliament, but also the Prime Minister of the country. So that makes this Varanasi district, this Lok Sabha constituency, extremely important. Now, when in 2014 Prime Minister Narendra Modi came, he said कि ना मैं आया हूँ, ना मुझे किसी ने भेजा है, मेरे को माँ गंगा ने बुलाया. That was the Prime Minister, and it became one of course the most associated line when Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Varanasi were being mentioned in the same breath. Now, 10 years down the line, Prime Minister Narendra Modi says that he now feels that his relationship has evolved. He has now been adopted by Ma Ganga. This is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi says. We saw when he saw his Twitter message and the Twitter clip that he had put in that. We can see an excerpt of a speech saying of a speech saying that जब तक in the local dialect of course that जब तक बनारस नहीं आता हूँ मन नहीं भरता है. So making sure that there is a personal connect with people, and Varanasi has been a BJP turf for the longest time, and with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's the face value of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it just adds on.
That's right, Tanishq. You said it rightly. The BJP has been at the pole position firmly in the city of Varanasi, not just but for several decades. It was, there are 5 assembly constituencies, and all these assembly constituencies have been won by the BJP repeatedly since 1990s. So that association that we keep talking about is actually rooted in deep legacy also. Before Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it was Murli Manohar Joshi, one of the patriarchs of the BJP, who used to contest from the city of Varanasi. Earlier today, I spoke to Sanjay Sonkar, who is one of the proposers of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He had just arrived here. Let's listen in to that, and then we go back to the visuals. हमारे साथ संजय सोनकर जी हैं, जो दलित समाज से आते हैं और आज प्रधानमंत्री के प्रस्तावक भी हैं. संजय सोनकर जी, अपने बारे में बताइए. और ये तो बहुत ही खास रोल आपको मिला है, क्योंकि आप प्रधानमंत्री के आज प्रस्तावक होंगे. वन ऑफ 4, उस 4 में से एक हैं आप.
जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. सबसे पहले हर हर महादेव. और सुबह मैं अपने माता पिता को और हनुमान जी को प्रणाम करते हुए यहाँ नामांकन में माननीय पूज्य प्रधानमंत्री जी का प्रस्तावक बनने के लिए उपस्थित हुआ हूँ. ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी हमेशा कार्यकर्ताओं की पार्टी रही है, चाहे वो हमारा छोटा बूथ का कार्यकर्ता हो, चाहे बूथ अध्यक्ष हो, चाहे किसी भी स्तर का कार्यकर्ता हो, हमेशा उसको सम्मान मिलने का काम हमारे शीर्ष नेतृत्व ने करते चले आ रहे हैं।
आप कितने साल से पार्टी के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं?
मैं लगातार कई पदों पर रहा हूँ। इस समय भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जिले का दूसरी बार जिले का महामंत्री भी हूँ और कई कार्य जो भी पार्टी का आदेश निर्देश होता है उनका अनुच्छेद पालन करने का काम करता हूँ।
और ये जो है, ये 4 नाम जो है उसमें कास्ट बैलेंसिंग भी की गई है ताकि सबका रिप्रेजेंटेशन हो, आप उसके बारे में कुछ बताएं।
प्रधानमंत्री जी हमेशा कहते हैं सबका साथ सबका विकास, सबके विश्वास की बात करते हैं, तो ये आपको दिख भी रहा होगा। और वो भव्य रोड शो जो कल दिखाई दिया वो प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण है कि काशी के सभी लोग बाँह फैला के उनके स्वागत के लिए खड़े हैं 1 जून को।
तो आपने पूरा पेपर वर्क कर दिया, आपने अपना सारा वो भेज दिया था प्रधानमंत्री को, उनके कार्यालय को?
जी जी जी।
चलिए, हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। ये संजय सोनकर थे जिन्होंने हम लोग से बातचीत की यहाँ पर डीएम ऑफिस के सामने, और कुछ ही देर में बाकी भी प्रस्तावक यहाँ पर आ जाएंगे।